get ready to go. We're glad that you're all here, so now it's time to start the show. We're not in school, but we can still pretend by making music until this ends. We're making music with our Falcon friends.
Hey Falcons, oh boy guys, today we got some fun stuff to do. We got a brand new song, we got some fun activities, and we have a brand new musical instrument to make to add to your collection. So, enough talking, let's make some music.
We're making music with our Falcon friends.
All right, fourth grade, we've been traveling around a little bit. We've been going to France and going to Hungary. And, we also, we took a little detour last week and went to Halloween Town. It's not really a place, but we went there last week. This week, we're going to go someplace that's not America, but it is a place that speaks English. English is their native language. It's their first language. In fact, their name almost sounds like English. You know what I'm talking about? Over in Europe, can you think of any country that kind of sounds like English? How about England? England, yes. England is where we're going today. England, I have a song for you about a bird over in England. A goose. They have a lot of geese over in England. It's one of their birds that they have quite a few of. We actually have geese here too. But I have a song about a goose that goes like this. Why shouldn't my goose sing as well as your goose when I paid for my goose twice as much as you? It's a very simple song. Listen one more time. Why shouldn't my goose sing as well as your goose when I paid for my goose twice as much as you? I'll sing it this time, you echo back, just little snippets at a time. Listen. Why shouldn't my goose sing as well as your goose when I paid for my goose twice as much as you? You know, we sing goose in this song 3 times, but each time we sing it, the pitch is very different. Listen, here's the first one. Why shouldn't my goose, here's the second one, sing as well as your goose. Here's the last one. When I paid for my goose. Anything you notice about these geese, these gooses, it's not really a word, but the times we sing goose, what do you notice about the pitch? What do you notice about the melody? It doesn't sound the same. What do you notice about the first time compared to the second time, compared to the third time? First time's lowest, second time's middle, last time's the highest. Very good. Listen again, echo back. Why shouldn't my goose sing as well as your goose when I paid for my goose twice as much as you? Good, a little bit longer this time. Listen closely. Why shouldn't my goose sing as well as your goose when I paid for my goose twice as much as you? Whole song, sing it with me guys. Ready? Here we go. Why shouldn't my goose sing as well as your goose when I paid for my goose twice as much as you? Try it by yourself this time. Ready? Here you go. Good. Now there's something you can do with this song that's actually pretty fun, but you're going to need a phone or something to do this on. Now I have an iPhone, and there's this really great thing called the voice memos. Oh, I use that so often. The voice memos. I love the voice memos. You can record yourself singing on the voice memo. Once you know the song really, really well, I want you to record yourself singing it because we're going to do another canon. Oh, yes, we are. This song works perfectly in a canon. It's actually a really great canon. So I'm going to sing it. I'll sing it on here. Here we go. Why shouldn't my goose sing as well as your goose when I paid for my goose twice as much as you? Nice short song. Now, let's take a listen to it. Why shouldn't my goose sing as well as your goose when I paid for my goose twice as much as you? Okay, that's fine. So, here we go. You've recorded yourself, and now you can sing in canon with yourself. You can press play. This will be part 1. You be part 2. So listen, I'll show you how it works. Why shouldn't my goose sing as well as your goose when I paid for my goose twice as much as you? What's really cool about this is when you're singing the goose, singing the geeses, the gooses, I'm not an English teacher, guys, cut me some slack here. But when you're singing that word goose, one part's singing a low goose, while the next part's singing the middle goose at the same time. We're having different geese on different pitches at the same time. It's pretty cool. Listen to that one more time.
Why shouldn't my goose sing
Why
as well
shouldn't
as
my
your
goose
goose
sing
when I
as
pay
well
for
as your
my
goose when I
twice
pay
as
for
much as
my
you?
goose twice as much as you? It's a really fun song to sing in canon. And here's something else you could do. If you can record it, that's great. But if you have somebody else at your house, maybe try singing it in canon with them. It's always more fun to sing with, not a phone. It's a phone. It's not really as much fun as another person, okay? So have some fun, sing a canon, and don't be a goose, I guess, or a geese. Geeses, gooses.
We're making music with our falcon friends.
All right, fourth grade. It's we're over in Europe. We're in England. Let's just take a little trip and go to Hungary, shall we? I am actually a little hungry. It's not joking. I could actually go for a snack. And as soon as I'm done filming this little segment, I'm gonna have one. But for right now, let's sing our song from Hungary. That goes like this. Loo 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 loo. Loo 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 loo. Loo 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 loo. Loo 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 loo. Can we sing it and keep a beat? Here we go. Loo 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 loo. Loo 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 loo. Loo 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 loo. Loo 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 loo. Great. Okay, you know what? Let's do it. Let's do it. Stand up. Stand up. Full body workout time. Am I on camera? I think I am. Here we go. Starting our feet. We're going to earn that snack, guys. Ready? Here we go. Loo, 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 loo. Loo, 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 loo. Loo, 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 loo. Loo, 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 loo. Great. Oh. Really going to earn that snack. Oh, can't wait. But you know what? One more thing to do. Well, first thing, I got to get this camera set up right. There we go. That looks all right. Okay. How about our picture? Our Hungarian flags. No, not the Italian flags. They're the Hungarian flags. Let's point this when we get to it for the second phrase. Listen. Loo, 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 loo. Loo, 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 loo. Loo, 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 loo. Loo, 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 loo. This phrase we talked about last week. Let's see who remembers the answers to these questions, who has really good listening ears. First question for you is this. In this phrase, how many beats do we keep? Loo, 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 loo. Remember how many beats we kept? 4 beats. Exactly right. Over those 4 beats, we sing a melody. My question for you is, what direction does our melody go? Our melody goes a direction. What direction does it go? Loo, 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 loo. It goes up, exactly right. It starts low and it goes high. How many different, that's the key word, how many different pitches are in this melody? Do you know? How many different pitches? Loo, 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 loo. Remember how we moved to it? Loo, 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 loo. How many different pitches? Remember, it's not 6 because the last 2 pitches are the same. So actually, we only have 5 different pitches here. We have 5 different pitches. Okay. These 5 different pitches, they move up. How do they move up? Do they move up in big skips, or do they just move right up the steps? Loo, 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 loo. They're just going right up the steps. Good. Let's sing out in numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. And we'll take that last 5. Let's just sing the 5 different ones we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Who remembers? We said something really weird about this. We said they moved their steps apart, but it sounds like 2 of the steps are actually a little bit closer together. Do you remember which 2 they are? Close your eyes. This might help you remember. Listen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You remember which 2 numbers were closer together? 3 and 4. Yes, they are a step like the other ones, except it's a smaller step. Now we have 2. We actually have big steps, and we have small steps. 1 to 2 is a big step. 2 to 3 is a big step. 3 to 4 is a small step, and 4 to 5 is a big step. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know, you're going to need something to write on, something to write with. What I want you to do today. Hey, you know what? This picture had a little secret in it. If you look at that, you'll notice that, well, if I sing it in point, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you'll notice 3 and 4, well, they actually are a little bit closer together. Can you make a picture? You don't have to draw the Hungarian flag. You can draw anything you want. You can draw food if you're actually hungry, such as myself. But draw 5 different pictures, but make sure they are going from low to high, and make sure that the third and the fourth one, not quite as far apart. They are closer together. They're a smaller step than the other ones, okay? So you can draw this picture or draw any picture you want. Here's something else you can do, okay? Your hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Easy way to remember which steps are closer together. I have to take 2 of my fingers and kind of squeeze them together. Which 2 should I squeeze together? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, 3 and 4, right? And 3 and 4. So what I do is, well, there we go. If you make this hand sign, this is a really easy way to remember what we've been talking about. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Big step, small step, big step. See if you can make that with your hand. This is a good way to check your picture too. Once you've made this with your hand, you can make that picture and see if it actually matches up and see if it works. So have some fun, and I think you've earned a snack. So have at it.
We're making music with our Falcon friends.
All right, guys, we're gonna make a musical instrument today, a do-it-yourself musical instrument. Pretty cool. You're gonna need some materials to make that. First of all, you're gonna need a cardboard box, okay? If you get Amazon packages at your house, perfect, you can just use that. You're also going to need a ruler, something to write with. You're gonna need a scissors, ask your parents for some help. You're also gonna need some bottle caps. I have some Sprite bottle caps. Sprite, obey your thirst. You can get these at the grocery store on some soda bottles. And you're also going to need some tacky glue, some very sticky glue. If you have a hot glue gun, that might even work better. But again, make sure your parents are helping you out with this, all right? First thing you wanna do is make a mark on the cardboard. You have to kind of break it apart so it's nice and flat. And you wanna make a mark at about 5 inches on your cardboard, okay? On the one side. On the other side, make a mark at about, 1.5 inches or so. And then you're gonna cut that out. And when you cut that out, you're gonna get something that looks like this. This is what you should end up with, okay? Now you're gonna actually wanna make 2 of these, not just 1. Make 2 that are the exact same size, just like this. It's a nice long rectangle. If you're into shapes, there we go. Now, what are we making, you might be asking? Well, this doesn't really look like a musical instrument, and, well, it's gonna become something really cool. We're gonna make instruments called castanets. Castanets are a Spanish instrument that you hold between your fingers and you click. You can click some really cool rhythms on these. We're gonna make something using these materials. So you've got your 2 slips of cardboard. Next thing you wanna do is fold it in half, like this. Fold it in half. So now you have a little, almost like an alligator mouth there, okay? You can probably figure out the next step. You are going to put some tacky glue around the edge of your bottle cap, okay? You're going to put it on there. If you have hot glue, same thing. You're going to put it on, and you're going to put it down on the edge of this, like that. You're going to put it just like that, okay? It's going to take a little while to dry. If you're using this type of glue, it may take close to half an hour or so. So make sure you leave a little bit of time to do that. So leave it there. You're going to take your other bottle cap and do it on the opposite side so that they line up when they are folded, like that, okay? So you're going to glue that down, the same thing. Make sure they line up when you close it, okay? Experiment a little bit. And you'll glue those down. Once they are glued, you're set. Here's what I did with Coke bottles. I have a little castanet. Take a listen. Hold it. A castanet. You can even decorate it with some markers, through some lines and some music notes on there. You can decorate it as much as you want. Get some markers, get some crayons, get some stickers, get some googly eyes. I don't know, make some fun castanets. When you're done, you'll have 1 for each hand if you did 2 different ones, just like I had 1 for each hand with these castanets. Have some fun with these castanets. You can make some rhythms and have some fun with them. below here I have a Flipgrid link. What I'd like you to do is show me your castanets that you made. Show me what you used, show me how you made them, and don't forget to play them too. So make some castanets and make some music.
We're making music with our Falcon friends.
All right, fourth grade, I'm gonna test your ears. You have ears, right? I have ears. That's how my head doesn't fall off my body. I don't really understand anatomy. But anyway, you've got ears. Let's test them. I got a brand new song for you, one that you've never heard before. This is a song called Do As I'm Doing. Okay, so let me sing it for you. It goes like this. Do as I'm doing, follow, follow me. Do as I'm doing, follow, follow me. If I do it high or low, if I do it fast or slow, do as I'm doing, follow, follow me. Do as I'm doing, follow, follow me. Great. You know what? This song, I'd like to see if we can write it out. So you're going to need something to write on, something to write with. Okay? So here's what you got to do. Lots of beats in this one. We're going to put 1, 2, 3, 4 with the bar lines. And then 1, 2, 3, 4 with the bar lines. Okay, we're going to start with that. Here we go. Little spoiler alert for you. This song has some phrases with syncopation, our new rhythm, and some phrases without. Let's see if we can figure out which ones have it and which ones don't. Do as I'm doing. Loo, 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 loo. First question, is there syncopation? Loo, 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 loo. It certainly sounds like there is. Yes, in the first part there is syncopation. Ta, dee, dee, ta, ta. Remember what syncopation looks like? Hopefully you do. It is an eighth note, short, quarter note, long, eighth note, short. Ta, dee, dee, ta, ta. Do as I'm doing. Great. There we have one with syncopation. How about the next 4 beats? Follow, follow me. Ooh, something interesting, but it doesn't really sound like there's syncopation. Loo, 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 loo. Syncopation, no. Ta-dee, ta-dee, ta. Ooh. So, okay, ta-dee we know. That's 2 eighth notes. Another ta-dee. And what's at the end here? It's one of those long, yes, it is a half note. Remember, you don't color it in, and it lasts for 2 beats. Ta-dee, dee, ta, ta, ta-dee, ta-dee, ta. Now the next part, tell me something you notice. Do as I'm doing, follow, follow me. What do you notice? It's the exact same thing. Yes, so do we have to write this all again? Well, I guess we could, but why are we going to waste that time? Why don't we just do it a shorter way? How about we put a repeat sign? Do it twice. Do as I'm doing. Ready? Here we go. Ta-dee, dee, ta, ta, ta-dee, ta-dee, ta. Ta-dee, dee, ta, ta, ta-dee, ta-dee, ta. Great. Okay, now that's only the first section of the song. Next section. Okay, next part. Here we go. Listen for syncopation. Is there any? If I do it high or low. That doesn't sound like the syncopation. Loo, 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 loo. Syncopation? Oh, no, no, no. Sing it with me. Ta-dee, 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 ta. That's not too hard to write out. Ta-dee, 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 ta. No syncopation. Ta-dee, 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 ta. Ta-dee, 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 ta. Syncopation? No, doesn't sound like it. Ta-dee, 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 ta. What happens after this? Goes back to do as I'm... Yes, so it has to go back here. So you know what we can put here at the end? D, C, Al, fine. D, C, Al, fine. What does that mean? Da capo. Da capo, Alfini. Da capo. What does it mean? It's Italian. Da capo. You wear a cap on your head. Da capo, the head. The top of the piece. Back here to the beginning. And then we're going to end where it says fine, which I'm going to write a little fine right here. Almost like a road map. So here we go. We're going to start at the beginning. Whoop, whoop. We're going to repeat it. We're going to go here, here. Dici al fine. Back to the top. Do it again. 2 times. And we've reached fine. Okay, let's sing it. Ta dee dee ta ta, ta dee ta dee ta. Repeat. Ta dee dee ta ta, ta dee ta dee ta. Ta dee ta dee ta dee ta, ta dee ta dee ta dee ta. Beginning. Ta dee dee ta ta, ta dee ta dee ta. Repeat. Ta dee dee ta ta, ta dee ta dee ta. Fine. The end. Okay, you've written out a whole song. It's a song you just learned. Wow, nice job. Let's use an instrument we just made. Our castanets. Can we use our castanets on this song? Do as I'm doing with your castanets. Ta dee dee ta ta, ta dee ta dee ta. Ta dee dee ta ta, ta dee ta dee ta. Ta dee ta dee ta dee ta, ta dee ta dee ta dee ta. Ta dee dee ta ta, ta dee ta dee ta. Ta dee dee ta ta, ta dee ta dee ta. Once you have your song written out, practice it on your castanets, and then see if you can maybe write out some other phrases using syncopation, some with, some without, and practice them on your castanets. So, write out some music, have some fun with your castanets, and I don't know what else to say about that. Just have fun.
We're making music with our falcon friends.
Well, we sure had fun this week, didn't we? So, until next time, grab your coat and get your hat. Leave your worries on the doorstep. Just direct your feet to the sunny side of the street. Can't you hear